Ladies and gentlemen, get your pajamas, get that cereal, baby, because we're back and we're finally monetized, baby. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons. I know what you're thinking. We sold out. We sold feet pics. They wouldn't take them. But we finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hitting 9,000 subscribers. We are 400 away from hitting our goal of 10,000 subscribers. And the second we do, we are getting our logo tattooed on each other. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Go ahead and hit us on the old Patreon. Saturday Morning Cartoons, over a bajillion hours of content over there. The first editions of all of our recaps, all of our reactions. It's perfect. You get our smoke break series. It's perfect. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Doug's Darlings, please sign up on YouTube. You have no idea what it means to us. You get things ahead of everyone else, and you get a signed like and custom picture. $2.99 a month. $2.99, bro. $2.99 or something. I don't even remember how much. Dude, it's perfect. It's like cheap. It's like the price of like 2 packs of Rillos. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Exactly. I love this. I can see the vein in your forehead just popping. Like you just want to say the F word so bad.
Dude, it's driving me nuts. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great day to be here, man.
It really is.
A lot of milestones, man.
Yeah.
A lot of milestones we've hit.
Oh, it's truly incredible. We are officially monetized on our podcast, so that means that we can get paid from this finally.
Yeah.
We can officially start making this our official dream and official job soon.
Exactly.
And we owe it to no one else other than all of our fans and anyone that has viewed our episodes, whether you've liked it, whether you've disliked it, it has not mattered. The algorithm has decided to treat us very well, and we truly thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Shout out to Tay, shout out to everyone that supported us, shout out to Ruby Tuesday, shout out to Rob's Ink Spot.
Exactly.
What's going on, you guys? It's Doug from Saturday Morning Cartoons right here, and I'm here to ask you one quick question. Do you love tattoos? Do you love flash work? Do you love just getting memories with your friends or significant others? Run on down to Rob's Ink Spot in Fort Smith, Arkansas, 920 Garrison Avenue. This place is the absolute best. The best prices, the best environment, and truly the best artwork. I've been getting tattoos a long time. I've now completely gotten my legs done, my forearms, all of my upper biceps. They're all getting done. Truly, it's an incredible environment. I love it so much. And back to the episode. And shout out to anyone else that has been there the entire way, from Brad to Tyler to even one of our newest guest correspondents, Chaz.
Yep.
It means the absolute world to us. Yep. Even to John, if you're listening this early, my friend, thank you so much for listening to us on Spotify. Yo, bozo. This guy, this freaking guy.
Man, we're monetized at a good freaking time because so much news just dropped at Comic-Con.
And it's reversal this year. I believe we had an episode last year where it was, no, we did. Forgive me. Ladies and gentlemen, last year for Comic-Con, we had an episode strictly for what's coming with James Gunn and the entire cast and crew. The entire synopsis of what happened to Comic-Con is another episode. But today, we finally have Marvel back at Hall H, ladies and gentlemen. With Marvel missing last year's Comic-Con, fans were unsure what was happening. Blade had still been delayed. What were we going to get this year? Who knew what was going to fully happen? And ladies and gentlemen,
were they going to announce Blade again?
Marvel did not disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, Misfits, Avengers, Anarchy Avengers, Inhumans, X-Men, Fantastic Four. Ladies and gentlemen, we are into a new era. A multiversal villain era. Welcome back, Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Do you like this casting?
Yes, and here is why.
Tell me why.
Fun fact, if you go on Wikipedia and you go to look up alternate names of Dr. Doom, in one comic version, his name is the infamous Iron Man.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
That story. But it's like a
different one. It's still Victor Von Doom.
Is it? He's like takes over Tony Stark's mind or something to try to, because he wants his life or something. It's like a weird.
It's a weird, like weird Spider-Man Doc Ock kind of thing where he took over his mind, and you're like,
it's weird. That's so random. I don't feel like that's what they're adapting.
No, not at all.
It's so random.
It is a multiversal event that's going to start Secret Wars, because Doom in Secret Wars is the decider of all, who has got all of these heroes here and villains here to fight on Battleworld.
Okay.
And what I assume is going to be separate sections of the Void, because in Loki they show a lot of the Greenlands and things of that nature. In Deadpool 3, ladies and gentlemen, they showed the Sand Deserts, a lot of the Badlands. They even showed some trees where there was a giant fight in the minivan.
Yeah.
So like they are different places in Battleworld. They even showed like a part of an Asgard there. You know what I mean? Like in Deadpool, in a small piece where they're going across the giant world, or it's going to be the craziest multiversal event ever, because something that I recently realized was Peter Parker doesn't know. He did the spell. You know what I mean? So like everyone forgot who he was, but like that still looks like Robert Downey Jr. He still looks like Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like the casting, though.
Really?
Is because Doom is a guy that never takes his mask off. Like, that's part of his character. Is he's so petty, he feels above. He has a mask on all the time. But you're paying Robert Downey Jr. $80 million to come back. That mask is never going to be on, bro. No. Like RDJ's face is going to be shown all the time. Like that's one of the reasons I don't like it.
I understand.
Not that he was Iron Man already. Like, I don't know, works different or whatever. Way too much money.
Way too much money.
Not the right race for the actor. Like, it needs to be a romantic actor. Or whatever.
I would wish.
And the face thing, the helmet thing. Yeah. I just don't. It's weird to me. I don't know. I'm not a Marvel guy though, so I don't care.
I respect that. I personally believe he'll be God level Doom. Where he's already gone through much in his universe. Like, I know a lot.
God level Doom, is that the one that rips out Thanos' skeleton in that comic? Okay.
He's just a bad man, bro.
Bad dude.
And he does it because he can.
Because he can, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Because he knows. Like, he has, in the comics, out of spite, Dr. Doom has cured Ben Grimm and turned him back before Reed Richards can, because he knows how and Reed doesn't. Right. And he does it purely out of
he also saves Reed's daughter, right? And
multiple times.
Becomes the godfather to Valeria, or whatever her name is. I can't remember.
In certain levels, he is not a villain. He's just above everyone else. Right. And people just have to understand that. But he'll mess you up, dog. He made a deal with the devil, where once a year he gets to go fight for his mother's soul. Okay. And he loses every year. Oh, okay. I've heard about this. Devastating, because all he wants is his mother back. Mm-hmm. And he's willing, he's every year, he fights, he trains.
He fights who?
The devil.
The devil, Mephisto?
Nope.
Or is it the devil?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And every interpretation I've seen and been told is just the devil. He fights
That's insane.
Satan for his mother's soul.
Damn. That's crazy.
Bad man.
He's a bad man.
Bad man. Robert Downey Jr. being Dr. Doom can be a bad casting in theory, but with the Russo brothers officially coming on to direct Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, I have nothing but the utmost confidence. They are the James Gunn of the Marvel. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Feige's there to bring it all because he was in the beginning, this, that, yada, yada, fucking yada. However, the Russo brothers got everyone back. The Russo brothers know what to do. They're the ones that killed off Tony Stark. They're the ones that wrote everything together. They're the ones that people had to ask them about pieces that they had to fill in. They're the ones that know what happened to Captain America. You know, they're the ones that have gone over everything in their heads. So for them to get together and Secret Wars, they are now in charge of possibly Tom Holland getting the black suit.
Yeah.
Because Secret Wars is when Peter Parker gets the black suit.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yep. And here's the thing.
That's going to be a great era, man.
Even worse, now that Deadpool has been brought into the MCU franchise and timeline to an extent, and we know that he's going to be in Secret Wars, in a spin-off comic of Deadpool Secret Wars, he gets to Venom first.
Oh, wow.
And that's when Venom freaks the fuck out when he realizes that he's just a character and this, that, and the other, because he reads his mind and he knows what's going on. Yeah. And so he's like, Deadpool literally says, I feel bad for this creature being on me. I should probably put it back. Knowing it's not a suit. And about, 2 minutes later, Thor tells Spider-Man over here where you get a repair for your suit. And that's where he meets the symbiote.
Oh, wow.
And it's because in the comics now, because of Deadpool, why Venom is so crazy and obsessed with Spider-Man, because he's a lunatic. Because Deadpool is out of the wall, doesn't know what is constantly like random with everything. He has ADHD, like he knows he's a comic book character, so like otherworldly things could happen in Secret Wars.
Yeah, that could be insane.
And the Russo brothers are in charge.
Yep.
They're the ones that gave Captain America Thor's hammer.
Okay. Yep.
Who knows what they could do,
dude? They're gonna do some crazy.
They give
stuff.
us the Iron Spider kill mode. It was perfect.
Yeah.
He was just murking people with those extra legs, dude. Imagine if they get to write in villains to fight.
Dude, no, you're right. I'm with you. I think it'll be a good movie, well done by the Russo brothers. But man, it's just a weird choice for Robert Downey Jr.
It is. It's a little odd. I won't lie to you. Oh my goodness, dude. I love it so much. Now, what are we talking about next? Deadpool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deadpool. Their box office, no surprise, crazy. They opened to what, 200 million in the opening weekend, which is the number 1 R-rated movie opening ever, and the 8th highest rated movie ever. They made 500 million over their first week, maybe 500-600 million over the first week. They were ranked like the 8th highest movie opening like in history. Just incredible. Just incredible. Like we'll never see, like I said it before we went to it, but like this was the biggest premiere like we've done for the podcast was Deadpool 3, and oh my god, it's made almost $1 billion already. It's such a big movie. We understand it's not Inside Out 2, but it wasn't for kids. It's R-rated. And it's making that money, bro. That's just another level. Like, call it a Reddit movie if you want, whatever. Like, the people are coming out of the woodworks to see this in theaters.
Yeah, Reddit users are out, baby, and we're there to tell you that the movie's incredible. It's insane what they've done with it, man. Something unfortunate.
Kind of insane in its own way.
Yeah, a cameo from Rob. How do you pronounce his last name?
Rob
McHenry?
McElhaney,
that's right. Rob McElhaney's cameo from Deadpool Wolverine was seemingly cut from the film, and it's devastating.
Like one of his best friends, Ryan Reynolds.
And like in Wrexham, they have a scene of him showing up on set, and you can see him in like he's wearing like a giant coat because it's cold and stuff like that. But you can see like the TVA stuff there. Yeah. It means that he was there as a TVA agent,
right?
So it's
he's like wearing the little Wolverine claws in this picture with Hugh Jackman. Like, what did they cut? I have no clue.
Dude, it's who knows?
I also saw later Sean Levy, the director or whatever, he subtweeted this post and said, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't believe Ryan did that to you. I'll personally go to my editing floor and find this clip or something. And then I have heard nothing else about it. But the director said, like, I'll go find it.
Is it 1 second?
Yeah, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that clip on Twitter anytime.
I think he's the one that's like looking at them, like with the chains and the trailers with the TVA agent, and he gets taken up by Goliath. I think, and we see him die. I think it'll be something like that, because there was also another person standing before they were captured in one of the balls, in one of their like little where they were captured. So I think that's where he was. He was just a captured TVA agent to feed to Goliath.
Fair enough.
Still would have been amazing.
That'd have been cool.
Dude, it would have been great. Apparently, My Time to Shine, and a very, very, very credible source.
Sometimes credible. They're when they hit, but when they miss, they really whiff. But I don't know.
But they've been right about the best stuff.
They're fairly credible, yeah. I'll say they're fairly credible.
They leaked that a Wolverine versus Hulk movie is in development at Marvel Studios, and I think that's beautiful, but horseshit. Okay, let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. No reason for that to be on the slate. I'm very sorry. It is what it is. There's no fucking way. There's no way.
No.
Absolutely no way. I'm sorry.
I don't get it either.
Nope. With Comic-Con approaching, the Fantastic Four has officially shown a small, brief stint of things that they have shot somehow.
Yeah, and announced the name. Did you see the name of it?
Yeah. The First Steps.
Yes, the Fantastic Four, the First Steps.
Yep.
Really wordy to me. I don't like it that much. But it'll probably change.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting thing that I've been wanting to talk about this Fantastic Four movie. Marvel is supposed to have this huge year in 2025, right? And so Fantastic Four, they're doing all their Comic-Con stuff, and they're showing their behind the scenes, and they're announcing their title. And it releases the same month that a movie that just finished filming, completely wrapped this week, Superman.
Yeah.
There is not a chance on God's green earth that Fantastic Four makes this release date.
Absolutely not.
There's no chance. This movie has barely started filming.
Yeah.
Superman just wrapped. They've been filming since February.
Yeah.
And it's dropping the same month. There's not a chance this is making that drop date.
No, dude. They're dropping in December.
This is a Christmas movie.
This is 1,000%. They're going to Sony it. And it's going to be a Christmas.
Yes.
All of the families are going to all want to pour in and watch Craven.
Over and over.
Yeah, dude.
Over and over.
Hey, guys, what do you want to do? Fantastic Four.
The first steps.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's going to be that one sibling that's like, you mean the first steps?
The first steps.
Like, dude, chill. Fantastic Four. Oh, my goodness. It is set to be described as a retro future of the 60s. And I hope it is a live action Meet the Robinsons. And I want it so bad. I want it
beautiful.
So bad.
I want that Fantastic Four stylized universe. Like it's of Marvel, I think Fantastic Four is what I know the best because of the
Fox universe.
That especially, but more so the old games like on the Xbox and
yes.
the PS2.
Yeah.
Like that Fantastic Four is probably what I know the most of.
Yeah.
Like Fantastic Four from. So of Marvel, like this is what I care about the most, and I love the retro future 60s look. Like all this concept art they're dropping, I want them to look like that. That is just what I want the whole movie to look like. It's just I'm so excited for it. Like, but it's not dropping the same month as Superman. There's just no way.
Not gonna happen.
There's just no way.
No. The Fantastic Four apparently will appear in both upcoming Avengers films. Yeah.
Insane.
One's Doomsday, no kidding.
Insane.
And one's Secret Wars, obviously.
Sure.
We're gonna get two different Johnny Storms meeting each other without a freaking doubt.
Insane.
Otherworldly. Also, it was announced that May 2027 Secret Wars will drop, and May 2026 Avengers Doomsday will drop. You're telling me we'll get Batman 2 and that in the same year? Okay, I'm down. I'll believe it till I see it.
I'm down.
With the Thunderbolts now dropping a small snippet at Hall H for Comic-Con, they have now officially announced that the Celestials will now be introduced with adamantium inside. That's what they are made out of, and it is now Celestial Island, and I'm pumped.
Is this even a big deal that adamantium is introduced?
Yes, it's the first time because that's what Wolverine's made out of.
Well, sure.
Because they went vibranium, and that was
it's just
the strongest, but vibranium is not as strong as adamantium.
Yeah, but vibranium just replaced adamantium in the MCU up to this point, right? This is just barely a thing. Like,
well, yeah.
What is this significantly going to change?
X mutants.
Really? I don't know. I saw it was like a whole announcement, and somebody said this changes everything.
It does,
and I'm like, no,
because vibranium was the only thing the strongest metal on Earth, because that's what Cat's shield was made out of. But it's because you couldn't use adamantium because it was owned by another property. You know what I mean? It was still like you couldn't mention X-Men, you couldn't mention mutants, adamantium, things of that nature.
Yeah. I see.
Captain America Brave New World has officially announced a few details. It's a return of the grounded aspect of the Winter Soldier. Giancarlo Esposito will officially play Sidewinder, the king of the Serpent Society.
Yeah.
Originally it's supposed to be
George Washington Bridge was all the reports that we talked about for months.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
And then it came out that he publicly said, nobody's guessed who I am.
Yeah.
And then he's Sidewinder, so nobody was even close.
You're like, oh shit.
They were leaking the wrong thing.
You mean Seth Rollins' role? Sorry, that was the role Seth
role?
Rollins was supposed to. He was supposed to be the king of the Serpent Society.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's Giancarlo Esposito, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Okay.
The Celestials are made out of adamantium, which now it's a whole new ball game for the hardest metal on Earth and one of the best resources on the planet. Mm-hmm. Harrison Ford apparently turns into the Red Hulk while giving a speech in front of the White House.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be sick.
That's gonna be crazy.
I am super pumped.
I'm so down for it, man.
Without a doubt.
Also, there was some outrage with his character. I don't know it in the MCU, but they were just like, "That's so bullcrap. He doesn't have the mustache." And then he was doing press like at Comic-Con. He was like, "They never asked me to grow a mustache. I would have though."
Yeah. And
everybody was just like, "Yeah, I don't know." It was just funny. I remember seeing a lot of outrage when not like the trailer with the Red Hulk and like smashing the shield down, not that, but like the leaks before, like the first looks. People were like complaining that he didn't have the mustache. Like that was all the feedback that I was seeing was like, And then he comes out, yeah, they never asked.
And the trailer was like,
So
it looks like it said lose the mustache or lose the election. And we're just like, that's how?
Oh, yeah, that's so stupid.
Okay.
It's so stupid.
Okay.
I just want to see him with the mustache all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just down.
That simple. Kevin Feige has officially confirmed that a White Vision series is officially in the works with Terry Mathias. It was from his amazing work on the set of Star Trek Picard season 3. This is incredible. Let me find the person who made this. That's awesome.
Dear God, I hope the name isn't White Vision because that sounds like a Nazi show. But
a little bit.
Yeah, the concept for the show, it's dope. It's awesome.
I hope it's called Vision Quest.
Yeah, Vision Quest. I think that's.
I hope it's still called Vision Quest.
That's what I remember us talking about before it was called. So hopefully, White Vision is not a good freaking name, man.
I swear.
Not in the slightest.
Ugh, that's enough of the MCU.
Oh, hold on. Let's talk about. We talked about it in the recap, but let's talk about the.
Yes.
Post-credit scene from the Marvels.
The Marvels post-credit scene takes place in Earth 10005, the same universe that Deadpool and Wolverine are currently in.
Yes. So the post-credit scene was Binary showing up, and it was Kelsey Grammer's Beast like greeting her.
Yes.
And so that is the same universe that we just freaking watched in Deadpool 3.
That Deadpool is in.
That's so crazy.
Which is awesome that we got the first cameo of the X-Men, essentially, from the Deadpool franchise.
Right.
Because who knows? I mean, that Logan died already. Or he's not here, or who knows what's happening now. So with 2 Deadpools, that's incredible. I'm so pumped.
I'm so excited, man. That's really cool to see it tie in like that.
Dude, so impressive. So impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, that's enough Marvel. I've had enough.
We've talked a lot of Marvel.
I think it's time that Ray and I get into something that we have speculated over, that we have talked about for quite some time, and we said we were going to go with the flow. We said we were going to believe. We were going to trust. We were going to have a good time. It was going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumail Nanjiani has officially been cast as Booster Gold.
According to
Blue Beetle.
DCU's Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle. So it's on a little bit better authority now than it was when it leaked like a month ago. But, ooh, I don't know. I don't know how to take it on Sholo's word. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I'll have to see it. I don't know.
I'll have to see it to believe it.
He's too old to play Booster for me. That's all it is. That's genuinely all it is. He's too freaking old to play Booster. Booster should be late 20s.
Dude.
He should be mid to late 20s to me. But
I am heartbroken. Is it because he's older friends with that Ted Cord? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess they may be telling like the older JLI story where
let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Especially with Maxwell Lord already cast. Like, Ted Cord's probably getting shot in the head. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting though. It's
interesting.
He's too old. That's all it is.
Too old. Ladies and gentlemen, we have stayed vigilant, happy, and in trust with James Gunn. And Brad, fuck off. We still trust James Gunn.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We trust James Gunn in this casting. Kumail Nanjiani is an incredible actor. Has incredible comedic chops. So it's zero issue with that. And I guess it just means like Eternals is done. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I guess that would mean he's not back in Eternals.
So I'm fine with it. Truly, I could care less about the Eternals, and I think everyone else could. What do you got, my friend?
Joker 2. There's been some more Joker 2 news.
Oh my
Todd
goodness.
Phillips has been talking a lot about Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn character.
Yep.
Harley Quinn says takes some inspiration from the comics, but is mostly a unique inspiration.
Yeah.
It says she became the way how Manson had girls that idolized him. So it's an original character at this point. It's just barely going to be Harley Quinn. I don't know.
Yay. Yeah. Todd Phillips says that Joaquin Phoenix Joker will never become Gotham's clown, prince of crime. Arthur clearly is not a criminal mastermind. He was never that.
It's just not even the Joker, but
okay.
I'm going to go watch it.
Thanks for taking that IP then, I guess.
It's not even the Joker.
I hope I hope you don't get a third. There's no reason for you then.
Right.
There's no reason for if he's not change it. Fucking change it.
Yep.
We're 30 minutes into this. Fucking change it, Todd Phillips.
Yep.
Shame.
Shame on him, bro.
For shame.
No.
This is what we're doing? We're lying on the set? We lying on the homies now? Is that what we're doing? You slut? Whatever, Todd Phillips.
Speaking of Harley Quinn, there's been like the Suicide Squad Isekai show has been getting like a lot of flack because of like one of the more recent episodes that dropped. Harley Quinn sword fights this character named Katana, right? You know Katana. And she like kind of whoops Katana's ass a little bit in this sword fight. And people are like, Katana is named after this weapon. Harley Quinn is a level 1 goon. Like, there's no way she could ever take her in a sword fight, which is absolutely right. You're
correct.
True. But I think people underestimate. In this day and age, Harley Quinn has changed so much because we have lived through the creation and the evolution of Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was created for Batman the Animated Series in the 1990s. Harley Quinn did not exist until that show when they made that show, which was within our lifetime. Okay, so she went from being like the Joker's girlfriend, like the psychiatrist and all of this, to what she is now. You have to treat her like an 80s manga gag character. You cannot look, you have to look at her like a Rayleigh. Yep. Like you have to look at her like that. There is no reason she should be taking Katana, no. But there's no reason like she should be doing anything, or she should ever be in like the Suicide Squad stuff, or live, or do any hand-to-hand combat ever. Like in the Injustice universe, like she fights Shazam successfully and stuff. You have to look at her like an 80s gag manga character to enjoy a Harley Quinn story. Like if you can't do that, you're not going to enjoy it because it's so fucking unrealistic. Yeah. Like that's how you have to watch it. That's how I watch it. Yeah. Because especially the evolution from like she was Joker's girlfriend, Joker's wife or whatever, sidekick. Then to like the Margot Robbie, like she's the sex icon or whatever they changed her to then. Yeah. Halloween costume Harley. Yeah. And then, like, to the evolution now, especially with the Harley Quinn show.
That set her own as her own character alone, and she doesn't need the Joker anymore. Right.
It set her up on as her own thing, and you have to look at her as somebody not just with plot armor, but with pure plot convenience. Like, she's going to be able to do anything she needs to be able to do to advance the story. Like, no matter how ridiculous, no matter how goofy, like, whatever the feat is, like, she's going to be able to do it. Like, that's just a Harley Quinn story in 2024. Yeah, like, that's how you have to enjoy it. Yep.
Oh, speaking of DC news, ladies and gentlemen, Joel Kinnaman has apparently returned as Rick Flag in Peacemaker Season 2. I hope he survives, or I hope it's the worst PTSD ever, dude.
I've seen some Peacemaker 2 art from set that shows, like, White Dragon on the building painted, and it has Peacemaker, alternate universe Peacemaker, and then what it looks like his brother Keith, like supervillain Keith would be alive. So in this new universe, Rick Flagg Jr. may still be alive. Yeah. Like he may be alive in this universe, and Peacemaker remembers like the old universe. Like the PTSD in season 2 is going to be crazy if like he shows up and Peacemaker's like, I killed you. I killed you. Flashback or whatever. And he has
to like go through a whole fucking mental thing. Yeah.
Bro, the story he's about to tell with Peacemaker remembering like the old universe and not knowing the reboot shit is going to be top class.
It's going to be beautiful. I can't imagine who's going to show up in this series. You know what I mean? Because now with the butterflies, bro, we can get a Lantern. We can get Nathan Fillion on set. Yep. You know what I mean? And it's James Gunn directing it. Who's his best friend? Nathan fucking Fillion. Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? The Peacemaker is going to be his coming out party because it's going to drop before Superman.
I hope so.
Surely.
Hopefully.
I think that'll be his coming out party. He'll really, really show us what the fuck he's going to do with the DCU leading into Superman.
Yeah, without a doubt. With all of Comic-Con going, DC didn't really have a lot to show. They didn't really show things at Comic-Con itself. However, they did unveil a brand new logo, ladies and gentlemen. The new logo that Peter Safran and James Gunn formed when DC Studios, when they immediately knew what they wanted whenever they took over. Means the absolute world. It is a beautiful logo. I am so pumped for that.
It is a change or revert back to the logo they changed. I think it was 2005 was the last time they used this one. It is just the most classic, iconic logo like DC's ever used. Yep. And it's just so James Gunn to go back to that, you know. That move alone, like he's just doing everything the right fucking way.
Everything the right fucking way. It's so happy, dude. Okay, let me.
My Adventures with Superman had a panel at Comic-Con, and they leaked a little bit about season 3. They showed concept art for Superboy.
That story is progressing faster than Invincible can even get fucking made.
Yeah, I've read this. The only way that this makes sense to me right now is if he's doing some future Trunks stuff. because this is clearly Clark and Lois's kid.
Right.
Very clearly.
Absolutely.
He's a teenager.
Yep.
Timeline doesn't make sense.
Easily 16 to 17 years old.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got to be on some future Trunks type stuff.
Yeah.
His design looks cool as shit, though. I love the jacket, love the glasses. Like, that is the best Superboy look ever. The T-shirt only, such a lame Superboy look. So bad. I'm stoked, man. I love this show. I'm excited to get you on it, dude, with the reaction series. I'm
so pumped. It's going to be so freaking good, dude. Speaking of Green Lantern, actually, I want to talk about a little bit about Ryan Reynolds just for a second. Ryan Reynolds says he'd actually genuinely rather watch a 24-hour marathon of Paw Patrol than watch Green Lantern with his family.
He's definitely being dramatic. The joke's getting old. He's beating the dead horse a little bit. Movie bad, yes. But also, you've done other bad movies. So, it's not like that's the only one. Yeah, but him and his wife are in it. Still, like, you wouldn't watch 24 hours of Paw Patrol. Like, that's just... Yeah. You got to make a better joke about it. That's just like...
I respect that.
My father-in-law would make that joke, you know? Ryan Reynolds has got to have a higher bar to me.
Speaking of the DC and things of that nature, I want to point out something very, very funny and very, very exciting.
This report made me cry laughing.
Yeah, because it's one thing you can check us on always is that we will always take any time we can to shit on Dwayne The Rock Johnson and what he did to the hierarchy of the DC universe. The Army says they made an $11 million promotional deal with The Rock and the UFL, which they didn't lead to a single new recruit. Actually, 38 recruits actually ended up delisting instead.
That is one of the funniest things I've ever read about The Rock.
I love that.
The context of this was people were talking about what are some of the funniest movie tie-in promotions ever. And people were like, Black Adam and Roblox, Black Adam and Multiverses, Black Adam and Fortnite. That's the last new DC skin we've got in Fortnite 2 years ago. And then they were like, this came up eventually was The Rock partnering with the U.S. Army because Man of Steel back in the day did a partnership with the National Guard, you know, to get people to enlist. And then this came up where The Rock had done like something with the USL or UFL or whatever with the Army. $11 million, and it led to 36 delisting, is one of the funniest reports I've ever read in my life.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing funnier than The Rock has ever done. Like this beats everything he ever tried to take over in DC. This is the funniest Rock thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude. Without a doubt, The Rock can't fucking win. It's sorry, dog. He is.
It's so funny.
It's so good. It's what so you deserve.
Oh, my gosh. Speaking of the DC takeover, man.
Yes.
James Gunn, he one thing that drives me nuts. My Adventures with Superman, great show.
Yes.
No merch.
Not at all.
No toys. Nope. Nothing I can buy for it. James Gunn releases merch for the Superman movie. He puts just the Superman shield on a shirt, and it sells out in 6 minutes on the DC store. It is insane, the hype for this movie.
Otherworldly.
It is insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 9,500 subscribers. Mm-hmm. Mark my words. Ray and I will be big enough that we should be able to go to a bigger theater out of the town for this movie.
Oh, for Superman, we're going to IMAX, bro. We'll go to something legitimate for Superman.
We'll go to Fayetteville, dude. I'm down. I will 1,000% follow you to the ends of the earth, my friend. Let's freaking do it. Dude. Every single Superman shirt sold out literally in 6 minutes. The hype is absolutely otherworldly. It's off the charts. This is better than when they were like, oh, a new Spider-Man's here. Mm-hmm. Like, this is way, way, way better. Yes. This is something that Marvel could never replicate. They tried don't get me wrong. They're doing great with Deadpool and Wolverine. Right. Incredible. But
Superman is a level of known fame hero. Like, you can't comprehend how big Superman can be.
Yeah.
Like the hype that he's building a year out, dude.
Yeah, here's the thing.
We're talking about how big Deadpool is.
They brought back Hugh Jackman. Incredible feat.
Yes.
Something that is otherworldly. Dwayne The Rock Johnson tried with Henry Cavill and failed, but no one really cared like that. This. Hugh Jackman is back as the Wolverine, ladies and gentlemen. Something that we never thought could happen, but it's here. However, they didn't sell out like that, bro. Dude. They didn't sell out like that at all.
You're getting a comic accurate Metropolis, like you're getting the daily. You're getting the planet, the globe, like the thing on top, like that. It's just like the iconic Metropolis is going to look like Metropolis in live action. He's gonna be like the Boy Scout Superman in live action. Like it's gonna be the modern like promotion and audience is like, we can't fathom how big this movie can be.
Yep.
The hype he's building already, dude.
Yep.
It's
6 minutes.
6 minutes. A shirt. An ugly shirt. I wouldn't buy it.
No.
It looks ugly. I would not wear it.
No.
6 minutes it sold out because it's like the first merch for the movie period.
That's simple.
Oh, dude. I'm just watching Channing Tatum's Gambit just come on screen and talk. I was like, this is an otherworldly feeling. Like, I don't even know what we're watching.
I don't know if this is real.
It feels not real.
It was beautiful.
It was everything we wanted. It was like they respected. He didn't even exist. He doesn't exist as Gambit outside of Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
But they still somehow paid him the respect.
It made it feel like he's been there the entire time.
Yeah. Like in the same with Elektra. Like they could have roasted her. Like that movie sucked. They could have killed her so quick and just
immediately.
But they just gave her the respect, man.
Yeah.
Like it was just a love letter to the Fox universe. At the end of the day, that's what it was.
And a beautiful love letter it was. Still an incredible movie,
dude. And ending off like the credits with like the behind the scenes stuff from all the movies.
The
Like,
Time of Your Life montage by Green Day. Yeah, like it was a high school
love letter
ending.
shit, man. It was so
the tears,
Yeah,
man. It was amazing. I wanna read this tweet that Channing Tatum had put out when the movie had released for Deadpool because it moved me so well that I can't get over this, because I have always stated how much of a fan I am of Gambit and of Channing Tatum and of this role that could have happened. And this is what Channing Tatum had tweeted. These pictures are almost 10 years apart to the day. I sat in the audience when Ryan Reynolds first showed his first peek of Deadpool 1 to the world, and I think I ran backstage right after and found him, and I think I just hugged him as tight as I can. I was like, holy shit, you did it, man. It's perfect. I didn't know him really well at all back then, but since then I can say that there is almost no one that had my back in the industry more than Ryan Reynolds. I thought I lost Gambit forever, but he fought for me, and he fought for Gambit. I will owe him probably forever, because I'm not sure how I'm ever going to get to do something that would equal to what this meant to me. I love you so much, buddy. Sean Levy as well. Truly such a brilliant creator on every single level. All things happen for a reason, and I'm so grateful to be in this movie. It's an absolute masterpiece in my opinion, and just pure badass joy. I was literally screaming in the theater, let's fucking go. Hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine.
What a beautiful tweet to read, man. Oh my gosh. Makes me emotional almost.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. I know we talked about it last episode, but I will not forget this. I refuse. It is something that needs to be brought back. I pray Kevin Feige understands what needs to happen. And Kevin Feige knows what's good. I believe in him. Not as much as James Gunn, but I believe in him enough to know that Channing Tatum is not done. I know he's not. I know it. Man. Otherworldly, my friend.
Just fucking insane. Oh.
Truly.
It was. I can't wait to go back and see it again, just because I'm going to feel the same way the second time.
I know it.
Oh, it's such a monumental thing. Just look at it. So, I don't know. It feels corny to be like, I'm so proud of somebody I've never met and who is a millionaire and successful and hot and like all of these things. I'm like, man, just hell yeah. Like, good for you. Like, I'm just stoked to fucking see it finally.
100%.
Like, it's so,
you deserve it.
It's weird to even describe, like, I'm stoked for, a hot millionaire who doesn't know me. But
doesn't know us at all, but that's not about,
right.
It's not about him.
Yeah.
It's about the character and what it deserves.
Yeah, it's about 12-year-old you.
It's about, you're absolutely correct, my friend. It is about 16-year-old Doug when you first found out about Deadpool being made. You know what I mean? It is 18-year-old Deadpool that went and saw the film. And, you know, it's 17-year-old Doug that, you know what I mean, that finally found out Channing Tatum was going to be Gambit. Channing Tatum is back.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy we're here.
Truly. It truly is. We got Gambit, Channing Tatum, before we got Invincible, season 3. But you know what we did? Get? We got the first look at Invincible's new suit in season 3.
Yeah, his blue suit.
Definitely won't get blood on it or scratched or anything. No, right? Nothing. Surely not.
Nothing at all, man.
Yeah.
No crazy stuff going down.
And then you know what happened shortly after? Ladies and gentlemen, season 4 has officially been confirmed for Invincible 4, season 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thought it was already.
Yep.
I thought they'd already done it.
Same.
That's awesome, though. I guess that means they're pretty far into season 3. Hopefully.
You think?
The voice acting was in
production.
It was in production when the season 2 first aired before the break. So, yeah, I would say they'd surely be fairly far into it.
Yeah.
The suit first look, that pose is, I think, the first comic cover of Invincible, I want to say. One of the first ones. It's not in that suit, but it's like a reference to that cover.
I love it.
It looks good, man. It's a good era. It is like Mark's whipping ass era. Like he is over it. He's mad all the time, and he's whooping every ass he sees. Like, or he's getting his ass whipped.
Yeah.
Like it's a great freaking era of Mark Grayson we're about to watch.
Speaking of Amazon shows that are absolutely incredible, Gen V season 2 will officially release in 2025. Chase Crawford will officially appear as the Deep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about the Deep at Comic-Con. And he revealed, I guess, somebody asked him, how do you think the Deep should die in The Boys? And he was like, probably drowning.
Yeah.
And people were just like, that is the most deep way to die ever. Yeah.
Like,
I saw on Twitter the official Boys account like reposted it, like they like reacted to it, like the tweet that he said drowning. So I don't know,
drowning or something.
That would be that's just so in line with
his character.
Like what a character for him to bring to life. Like in the comics and shit, he wears like the old big the diver helmet. Yeah. So it's almost a completely original character. Like he's just created for this. Like it's incredible what he's done with such a depraved weirdo. But drowning would be the tip of the cap to the Deep's character, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of the Deep and the Boys, Jensen Ackles has announced that he will officially return as Superboy or Soldier Boy for the final season of The Boys, and I'm pumped.
I'm pumped, bro.
Dude, it's great.
Did you see the video from Comic-Con of him announcing it?
Yes, dude.
He was reading it and he said, "Oh, and I'll return as Soldier Boy. Cool." Or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. I was just like, what a funny, like, didn't tell him before. He's just like revealing the spinoff. Oh, cool, I'm in it.
Sick. Oh, yeah.
Starring me, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of the spinoff, a prequel series of The Boys is in the works, set to star Jensen Ackles and Aya Cash. You might remember her as Stormfront in season whatever season it was, season 3, something like that, I think. Apparently, the series follows a twisted murder mystery about the origins of Vought in the 1950s, the early exploits of Soldier Boy, and the diabolical maneuvers of a soup known to the fans as Stormfront.
Yeah.
I'm down.
There's been stuff in the show that was like flashback to this time. It was when Noir and Juan Carlos Esposito's character were like real young or whatever. So I think like this spin-off or the prequel series is supposed to be that era set in it full time. So that's going to be fucking dope.
It's going to be crazy.
That's going to be dope, man.
Dude.
That dude that plays young Juan Carlos Esposito's character, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He nailed his cadence and delivery. Like, that was incredible how well he matched as a younger version.
Perfect.
So good, man.
Truly, like, whoa.
Yeah, this prequel series will be cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited. Robert Kirkman has officially announced that there has been chats about some sort of Homelander and Omni-Man crossover. Nothing is planned at the moment.
What could you ever possibly do?
A diabolical episode, another diabolical season.
Omni-Man is so much stronger and faster in every aspect.
Exactly.
Than
So
Homelander.
it'll be a diabolical episode where Omni-Man takes over the universe.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, where he comes down and Homelander's like, I don't think you understand, and Omni-Man already fucking murks him.
Okay,
it's just that simple. He just like tries to, he's talking to him, like, you don't want it, he already fucking snaps his head in half.
Damn, I'm down for it.
There's
a lot of Homelander fans that think
it's
he
very,
has a chance.
What if Ultimate Vision, when he just got Thanos immediate, you know what I mean? It's like, Homelander is too dumb, he likes to talk. The first Venom poster of the Venom parody segment of the horror Treehouse of Horror, we're back, baby. Treehouse of Horror, back, the 35th Simpsons edition, described as an exploration of Homer's deep relationship with a simple alien symbiotic pair of genes called Denim. I'm down.
The Simpsons are always doing some crazy stuff for
I'm down.
Treehouse of Horror, man.
The Simpsons can get a fucking Venom suit, but Spider-Man can't? Whatever, dude.
Whatever, bro.
You're telling me Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland can't get one, but Homer can? Whatever, dude.
That's crazy. Bro, did you see all of this stuff at Comic-Con with Power Rangers?
Oh, my God.
Hasbro's, they're done. They put official, like, the Mighty Morphin suits and stuff on official auction. Like, they're selling off everything.
They're cleaning house, bro.
They're cleaning house from the original Power Rangers.
Over 900 lots spanning 30 years.
Dude, and it makes sense. Like, I think the Power Rangers are, like, dead. Like, the Power Rangers as we know it are, like, pretty much dead. Like, that show we talked about 10, 15 episodes ago. Like, they shelved it indefinitely, see if they'll pick it up somewhere else type thing. Like, yeah, Power Rangers are dead. Like, they're selling off the Mighty Morphin suits and props and, like, everything from past Power Ranger properties. Like, Hasbro buying it
Hasbro sucks.
Completely killed, like, the franchise.
Yeah,
like, it was always going to be the freaking plan.
Yeah, Hasbro sucks. R.I.P. Power Rangers. It's that simple. November 12th to the 14th, 2024. You and I got a couple more months to get some more YouTube money.
Oh, shit. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
What would you want? We want the communicator. We want 2 communicators, please. That's it.
2 communicators.
That's it. Please and thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the show has officially ceased production. The comics are ending, and now decades of props and costumes are being auctioned off. It's very, very sad. Power Rangers is done, ladies and gentlemen. It's there's
terrible mismanagement.
There's no joke here. There's no pun. There's no nothing. Hasbro, you ruined it. Hasbro, you fucks. You're making every other toy movie in the world, and you can't make, like, I don't know, like a CGI animated fucking Power Rangers movie, you know, like the same animation style like Pixar does or anything like that. You know, you couldn't make something like that, man. You had to let it go.
It's crazy.
Jason David Frank is rolling in his grave right now in disappointment.
Yeah.
It is truly a sad, sad day, my friend.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. Like, there's few things cooler than Power Rangers, like when we were kids. Like, it was just the coolest thing ever. Everyone wanted to go to Power Ranger school. That wasn't a thing. No one ever said Power Ranger school was a thing, but we all wanted to go there and be a Power Ranger. And just, like, to see where it is now when we're, like, pushing 30 is just depressing. Like, it just sucks. I don't know.
On other news, ladies and gentlemen, I Am Legend #2 is officially confirmed to be a sequel to the alternative ending cut, the one where Will Smith lives and things don't go well for humanity. The world returns in a way that isn't kind of spectacular.
Okay. Do you remember the original ending?
The original ending,
How bullshit it is.
He sacrificed himself, and the kid and mom survived in the little fucking vent, the door. And then they went back and gave them the antidote to a community. That was the first ending that they shot. Okay. The second ending, the alternative ending that they're going to use, is he realizes that they don't fucking want Will Smith at all. They want the girl, the woman that he's testing on. And they realize that Will Smith is the monster.
Will Smith's the monster. Yeah, which is the book's ending. Like the original ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, not him, like, going out in a blaze of glory. Yeah. It's cool that they're doing I Am Legend 2, period. But the fact that they're sequeling the alternate cut is got to be, like, one of the first times that's ever been done, right?
It's the first time anyone preferred that. It's one of the first ones I've ever recalled that anyone's ever preferred the alternate ending. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It was like a DVD
only a DVD.
DVD only alternate ending type of thing. Yeah, it was really weird.
Yep.
Really crazy that they're doing it. I don't know. I'll definitely be watching.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely, without a doubt, be there. And I want to talk about one last thing before we two last things. Ladies and gentlemen, the Villains of My Adventures of Superman Season 3 includes finally a bald Lex Luthor and a cyborg Superman. And I'm nothing short but excited for it. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for Season 3. Season 2 was absolutely phenomenal. Season 1 was a masterpiece. I cannot wait.
It's going to be great.
Now, before we end on this episode, you and I need to talk about one of the most wholesome men on the planet. Who gets a bad rap always?
It's Yamcha.
It's Yamcha. I've been Yamcha'd myself. We've seen plenty of episodes. We talked plenty of time about Yamcha.
We know he takes L's.
He takes L's, but he also takes W's on the baseball field, baby. That Wolfgang pitch, you can't understand it. However, he adores Trunks.
He is the biggest homie. Like, he doesn't get enough credit. He doesn't get enough credit as the glue to the friend group. Like, think about who Trunks is to him. Who is Trunks to him? That is Vegeta's son. Yep. Vegeta stole his woman. Vegeta, an alien monkey man, comes in, steals his lady, has a baby with it, terrible father at the beginning, still a Saiyan, adjusting to the Earth, whatever. Doesn't really care for Trunks. And what does Yamcha do? What does Yamcha do? Look at this picture, bro.
Dude, it's absolutely
Look at how
perfect.
Cute. He still loves Bulma, and he still loves freaking Trunks. Dude.
Yep. And he did not have to make Trunks know that Vegeta cared.
You're right. Yeah, in the Cell Saga, Trunks dies, Cell kills Trunks, and Vegeta flips his lid, goes crazy.
The first time we really see him like that, kind of.
Yeah, because they had just got out of the
time chamber.
The time chamber for training, and he had at no point in there did he ever like Trunks or talk to him or acknowledge him.
Literally, they were there for months and didn't speak.
Yeah, didn't speak. So yeah, it's not like there was any precursor for this, but he dies. He flips out, and Trunks is dead. He would never know it, and Vegeta would never tell him, of course. But Yamcha goes out of his way, because Yamcha's the homie, and he makes sure that Trunks knows that his dad fucking cares about him. Like, that is just, he doesn't get enough credit for how much of, like, a well-written, and he character he is. Yeah, he's not a fighter. He gets his ass whipped all the time. He can beat 99% of the people in the world, in most other anime universes, too. He just happens to be friends with Vegeta and Piccolo and Krillin and Goku and these incredible fighters.
He happens to be on a first-name basis with Lord Beerus. So it's not his damn fault.
The god of destruction of the universe. Yeah, it's not his fault.
Literally.
He's top 20 in the universe.
All right. But
the show's about the top 15.
Yeah.
Right? So he's a joke.
Yeah, so he's unfortunately, Right? Put him in Naruto. Watch what happens. You're done.
Krillin's wife can beat his ass. Yeah, it's funny, but he's still top 20. You know? Give him some credit.
He's piecing most people, almost everyone up on One Piece.
That's Uncle Yamcha, bro.
You best put some respect on his name, bro. He's out here saving other people's kids. Him and Piccolo, stepdads of the year.
The dads that stepped up, goddammit.
Absolutely. And that, my friend, is truly what I want to end on.
Let's end on
the love for Yamcha.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen.
Crazy.
It was indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying here for this entire long episode. It really means the world to us. Go ahead and hit us up on the old Patreon. Hit us up in the comments what topics and recaps you want us to do, reaction episodes you want. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Saturday Morning Cartoons. I am Doug. He is Ray. Thank you, Rob Spot. Thank you to anyone that has supported us our entire way. We're on our way to 10K, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
End credits? But I don't want it to end!